What's up, everybody? We are a couple of minutes late, and my apologies for that little delay there. That was totally my fault. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Give everybody a chance to kind of stop on by and see what's going on. We are live. Welcome to Wednesday Live from Homebuilt Workshop. It is Wednesday, September the 18th. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you guys for stopping on in. Oh, Wags is back. Hey. Says missed you for a couple weeks. I know. Where have you been? we've been doing it. We've been missing you. So I'm glad you're back. You guys, I want to tell you, Andrew's here. What's up, buddy? Got your coffee ready to rock out? Nice. I got my coffee too. So I got to tell you, so I went live a couple minutes ago, right? And Chaos popped into the live stream, but he was the only one. And I'm like, well, that's kind of different. That's kind of strange. But anyway, I started to talk to Chaos, and he said, hey, I thought you were doing this over on the Home Build channel. And I'm like, I am. Wait, nope. I was on my personal channel, and that's the second time I've done that. And just streaming along and on the completely wrong channel. So Chaos, thanks, dude, for saving me there. We only got a couple minutes in on the wrong channel. If you guys happen to catch the one I did quite a long time ago with my friend Jim, we did like the whole thing like an hour long, and there was only a couple of views, which, I thought maybe it was just a coincidence or something. But come to find out, we were on the wrong channel, so we started the whole thing completely over on the right channel, and that was kind of weird. But anyway, we're here hanging out with you guys. Welcome. Let's see here. Who's here? Brian's here. What's up, brother? Blackbirds. What is going on? It says the Jeffster is back. How's the lawnmower doing with the sharpened blades? Oh man, it is working. It is working well. I took that thing out yesterday and did some mowing and some like super tall grass. Woo, man, did it cut nice. He probably dulled it up, honestly. It was some wicked stuff that I was trying to mow, but man, it just cut like butter. Like butter. Bleed green for life. Good morning, sir. Andrew. Oh, yeah, I know. Doughboy, what is up? Hello, everyone. Neptunes is here. How's everyone doing? Nice, man. You guys, right on. Thank you so much for stopping in. What are we going to do today? What are we going to do? Let's see. Andrew says, I thought I would let you know if you're ever going to draw a file again, you'll get the best results using a mill saw file. It'll cut quicker and cleaner. A mill saw file? Huh. Is that like a, let's talk about files for a few minutes. Need some of your expertise, Andrew. Let me get out a couple files here and let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Oh, like the big brute. Let me just grab a few different ones here. I am not, by any means, a huge expert on files. I have a whole bundle of them. So, by mill saw file, I have this. This is a mill bastard file. Is that what you're talking about? Something like that? I'm not sure what sort of a teeth pattern a mill saw file is, unless that is just a regular mill bastard file. Which, that one works really well. This one that I'm using is not, oh, it's not a mill. I see where you're going here, I think. So is that what you're saying, Andrew? A mill bastard file? Because the one I was using, you're correct. It is not a mill file. It's a bastard file, but it's not a mill file. Ah, that is good to know. So apparently the difference that I'm seeing is a mill is a smoother pattern than this regular bastard file. This is kind of kind of a crosshatch kind of thing. So I'm going to have to try that. I should have tried this one. I've got a whole bunch of different files. Some of them have handles, some don't. Here's a mill bastard file. Is that what you're talking about, Andrew? I'm thinking so. Let me know. Correct me though if I'm wrong. And then I got this big old brute. This thing's crazy. I think this is just a regular bastard file. I don't know. Files have so many different names. Neptune says use a Vixen on aluminum. It leaves it smooth as glass. A Vixen file? Is that what we're talking about? I've never heard of one of those. I'm going to have to try that. I'll have to look that up. Andrew says the teeth should only run in one direction. Yes, that's what this other one is. This mill file. Yep. I'm going to have to try that out. I do like that draw file method. I've used it quite a few times, but apparently maybe I've never even used the right file for it. So, Chaos, are you laughing at the file names? That's what they're called, bastard files. So fun. I didn't name them. Blackbird says, how's the family doing? Well, thanks a lot for asking. The family is doing well. Everything is rolling along. We are all hanging in there. And yeah, everything's doing pretty good. So of course my daughter's in school. You know, they started a long time ago, it seems like the beginning of August. So it's not like she's just getting back to school. So she's, you know, we're already in that school routine and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, everything's going well. Thanks a lot for asking. I appreciate that. Andrew says when you use that file, it'll cut so quick. I will definitely keep that in mind. So is that the recommended kind of file to use for draw filing? Just a regular mill file? That'll be a good piece of information. So can you confirm that? Yes, I'm thinking so, but leave the little comment thing. Giovanni's here. What is up, Giovanni? I'm glad you got to stop in. I was gonna try to say that, but I didn't want to butcher it. So Neptune's just saying yes. Andrew's correct. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate that. So like I've said a lot of times, I learned so much from you guys just by asking questions, and the fact that we can we can hang out on this kind of thing. So no. Andrew says yes, mill saw is the standard. That's how we sharpen our tin snips. Good to know. I'm gonna have to try that. I got a couple of pairs that I've never tried to do anything with. This is an old pair. Got an even bigger pair in there too, but I gotta give that a shot. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I don't think I'll ruin it too badly. Giovanni says, sorry I wrote in Italian. Good evening, long hair. Yes, I know, look at that. No apologies for writing in Italian. It's totally okay. I just didn't want to try to mispronounce it because I don't really speak Italian. So I didn't want to destroy what you were writing. So I know, look how long that is. Look at this. That's crazy. Hasn't been this long in a long time. I'm slacking. I should have shaved it yesterday. Take the clippers to it. I didn't really want to yesterday. Yesterday I had to go to the dentist yesterday. And yeah, it was not, it wasn't fun. I wasn't feeling it yesterday. Blackbird says there's not enough time in the day. Man, brother, I feel you on that one. Holy cow. It's like, I take my daughter to school. I pick her up from school. The school's not far from here. There's no bus. And it seems like in between that time, I'm trying to get all my stuff done in the shop or video stuff, all that kind of things. So it kind of really shortens the day up a fair amount. Just trying to get everything done throughout that time. It's challenging, but somehow we make it happen, don't we? Giovanni writes some more Italian that I'm not going to try to pronounce. but it has a laughing guy, so I don't know what he's saying. Chaos says, any plans yet for building different shaped guitars? I am in the very early brainstorming stages of working on a little bit different stuff. I've got a couple requests for bass guitars, so that's probably, that could very possibly be the next one I work on. Do some bass. I've got probably a couple, at least that at least two, probably three bass guitars that people are asking about, and I'm not quite there yet. I wish I was a little farther along with that. Right now I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble with necks. I got all kinds of necks up here, scrap necks. This one just happened yesterday, or 2 days ago, I don't remember. This big chunk, I was routing this off and it broke right off there. So apparently I went against the grain or something. I was kind of not happy about that. But oh well, we just start over. Start over. There's about 5 of them up here. I've been going through them a lot. I don't know why. So if I'm waiting for glue to dry or I'm waiting on something, I'm in between projects, that's when I typically work on the guitars. Just because my goal of doing one project video a week, at least for this year, and I'm still really trying hard to stick to that goal. I want to do this whole year doing video projects, and so the guitars are kind of falling in between, unless I work them into a video, which I've been able to do some of them. So guitars are still going along. Andrew, hippie, get a haircut. Aye, aye, Captain. Wag says, winter's coming, it'll keep you warm. I know. I got a sweatshirt on. The temperature is right. I could not wear it, but it's also kind of just at the point where it's a little bit chilly this morning. So probably by the time we're done with this, I'll be able to get rid of the sweatshirt and, work would be just fine. Giovanni, yes, the scissors is fine for your hair. Scissors? I just take clippers. Don't dig it into my head, which I've done a couple times. Kind of hurts, but. Brian says a Haley banjo. A banjo would be kind of fun. I have a banjo, but I don't know. I might, maybe, at some point. So I've spent quite a bit of time working on templates, modifying templates, changing things up. It's since I'm not doing. I'm not just building guitars, so like I mentioned, I'm trying to do videos in between. It takes a little bit longer than if I was just trying to do them full time. But don't you worry, there is going to be some other stuff happening. So, in fact, there might be. Well, I'm not going to go into that yet. I was trying to work out some plans for next month for displaying some guitars locally, but I don't have any details yet, so sorry I even brought that up. Alrighty, let's see here. Blackbird says, what projects are you looking at doing soon? I've got my own project attempting to restore a General Electric solid-state analog clock radio from 68 or 69. Whoa, that'd be kind of cool. Don't electrocute yourself. Projects I'm looking at doing soon. Right now, I am in the middle of... This one turned into a little bit more elaborate one. I'm working on this snake wood. Can you see that? With finger joints. It is going to be... Oh, hang on, if I can drop this thing. It's going to be a box. So I got the lid. Only the lid is not complete. And that's because I changed the design halfway through the project. So you can see on the bottom, it's got a plywood laminate panel. Inside a groove all the way around. I was going to do that same thing on the top and make it slide, like just a sliding box. But when I was routing the groove in the bottom, I didn't take into account that I was going to be cutting finger joints. I routed the groove all the way through like I would do if I was going to miter the ends. Because when you miter the ends, you basically cover up that groove. And since I did finger joints, that exposed the groove. So I had to patch in the corners a little bit. It's actually worked out really well. Some of them, actually the majority of them, you can't even tell it was patched. But that made me change the top instead of doing I kept losing you guys there. That's a fly. Do you see? All right, what'd I miss? I think we're back. We're back. Okay, let me get caught up here. Doughboy says 38 degrees here this morning in Maine. Oh, man. It's getting down there. We haven't hit the 30s yet. We have hit 40s. I think we had 44 or 46 just about 5 days ago. It was our coolest morning yet. This morning was 49. So we're getting there. I've heard reports here of snow up in the mountains already. Let that one sink in for a minute. Do you get snow early up in Maine? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the weather. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm familiar with that, but I'm not familiar, I think, from what I've seen. Neptune says I keep losing your feed probably because of the storm in Texas. Honestly, I think it's probably my signal. There's a fly. I think it was me. I always have trouble with my cell Wi-Fi, so we'll see how that goes. That might be the solution. Remember, I keep saying that I keep trying different things. I tried boosting the power on my routers, my Wi-Fi stuff. I've tried, all kinds of moving antennas and all this and that, and it still seems to drop out. So now I'm trying that cell phone signal. We hope to get it. Neptune says hope to get it up and running by then. Or did I miss? Oh wait, here we go. That'd be cool. However, my shop is not working yet. Oh, okay. That's because I missed Andrew's comment. Sorry, Andrew. Andrew says, hey guys, got a great idea for next year. Why don't we do a build off, pick something, and we all have a go and post our vids on Jeff's channel. Like a collab vid, because that could be kind of fun. We all build something. I mean, maybe not too. Yeah, kind of like that. We're gonna have to think about that a little bit more because that would be fun. Yeah, well, yeah. Keep that in mind, Andrew. Let's talk about that because that would be fun. I'd be okay with that. Post it all on there. Everybody's different projects. We can make that work. I like that idea. Chaos said Haley amps. Did I see that? Amps would be fun. There's a project video that I would like to do that involves amps and just kind of a small one. And I'd like to work that into something. And also, now that you mention amps, I've kind of been thinking about something like that. There was some people in town quite a few years ago that built amps. Do you see that fly? Get out of here. And I've been trying to find their information, and I can't find a pool, something like that. Everybody says that I'm back again. Good. Blackbird says 70 in Northeast Ohio, but I've been seeing more of those chemical gray clouds that talked about. Oh no! Yeah, Ohio, you're. I know about what your weather is kind of like. Pretty close. I mean, yeah. There's a certain point in the year where that's what you get for a little while. Andrew says, yeah, something easy, and we can all show our results. I like it. Chaos says, my building skills suck, so I'm sure I'd lose. LOL. I would think if we do something like that, it wouldn't be a competition. It'd just be, hey, let's all make this and show each other our versions. I think that could be fun. It wouldn't have to be fancy. If you want to do something elaborate and fancy to whatever the chosen thing is, I think we should do that. I think that's an awesome idea. I really do. Regardless of your skill level or anything like that, it's, hey, let's make a thing. I don't know. Yeah. Yep, Neptune says, agreed. Andrew says, not about losing, it's about learning. Bam! There you go. So it doesn't matter if you have been doing, some sort of building for years and years, or you've never done something at all. Something like that would be fun. And I'm all for it. So I'm going to write that down and brainstorm that. We got to come up with a project. You guys will help me. When we do these live streams, maybe that'll be a little segment. Maybe it's not even, maybe it could be a different sort of theme. Maybe it could not even be a certain project. Maybe it's a kind of wood, use the same kind of wood. Maybe it's a kind of joinery. Maybe it's a certain technique, something like that. It wouldn't have to be a project, but we could make this like an annual thing, or even a biannual, or I don't know, like Or would it not biannual? Would it be twice a year? Is that biannual? I don't know. But yeah, something like that would be cool. I like that idea. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We'll have some sort of a thing. Make dogs. I don't. And you build something for. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I like it. We'll keep talking about that one. That one for sure. Blackbird says, "What would qualify as the simplest and most complex thing that would be allowed in said theoretical competition?" It's not a. I don't believe it would be a competition. It would be a. Not even a build off because that sounds like a competition. I've seen other channels, other people doing some sort of thing where you're building, everybody builds the same thing or some kind of similar themed item. I would say, like it was already mentioned, and it would be not a competition. So if the design was to build a hinged lid keepsake box, and you wanted to screw together some plywood and that's what you your skills and with the items that you have available, or if you want to go super elaborate and make it super fancy and that sort of thing, we could totally do that. I really really like that idea, guys. I think that is an amazing idea. Harry Dude's here. What is up? What's up, Harry Dude? How are you doing? Oh, that's funny. I just got a notification up here on my on the iPad that says, "Oh, Homebuilt Workshop's live." A little late for that, aren't you? Cast is holiday themed and can gear it around different holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and whatnot. Now that could be cool. Like a yeah, I like that. Yeah, we could pick anything. Anything. Yes. So, feedback from you guys on that idea right now. When would it be easy for you? I guess it's going to depend on if you're in Australia in the wintertime, it's not going to be cold, I'm guessing. Or here in the wintertime, it's freezing and it's kind of hard to build stuff. So should we gear it towards more a certain time of year? Does that matter to anybody? I know for me, it is harder to do things in the winter, but I still build stuff all year round, so we can probably make it work anywhere. Google Sir is here. What is up, Google Sir? Can you make Iron Man suit? I'm gonna go with probably not, because that's printing maybe and stuff like that. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I mean, I probably could, but yeah. Andrew says it's not a comp; it's learning in a group thing, and we all help each other. Learning would be great. Yes, yes, yes. Neptune says, "Harry Dude, what's up?" Neptune's again. That would be a good idea. It doesn't matter. My shop is going to be climate controlled. Okay. Mine is sort of climate controlled ish. There's no thermostat or anything, but I have heat in the winter. No AC or nothing, so it's not completely climate controlled. Doesn't matter to me. We can do it whenever. I like that. I'm excited now, guys, about that thing, because that sounds really cool. Harry Dude, what do you have going on right now? What are you working on? Working on anything in particular? Are you having a good? It's been a week. Yeah. How's everything since last week? I forgot how far away are you guys? Are you and Andrew? I remember. I think we talked about it last week. Anyway, all right. So let's see. So we talked about the box that I'm working on. What else am I working on? I'm still working on that sassafras guitar. That thing's taken me too long. I've got almost all the parts here. I ordered all the parts for it last week. Parts have arrived. The problem is the neck. I had a neck made that fits on there just fine, but yeah, I ran across a couple flaws. That's one I just showed you a few minutes ago. So now I got to start another one. I'm trying to get a neck together for this thing that the quality is where I want it to be, and I don't know why I keep having trouble with it. So I'm working on that. In between everything else, got the guitar. I got this box, and I'm excited about this box. This wasn't a planned project. think I've mentioned before that I've planned out, I try to plan a little bit, but that changes. So as a project pops up, then everything else gets bumped out, other projects, and that's what this was. This was not one that I was originally planning on doing, but it came up, opportunity, not an opportunity, but the need arose. I needed a box like this, and so just threw that in there, trying to get things done as they go. Let's see here. Andrew says building a couple of PC computer. The one I'm using, well, one of mine blew up about a year ago. We had two. They're both custom built. I built both of them, and one of them died. The motherboard finally gave up the ghost. So that one I kind of set aside. That's one I want to rebuild. And the one I'm using now is an older one, and it works. It works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's I've upgraded a couple of things inside with parts out of the one that died. So it works okay, but it's still old. I need to really build me a new nice one. It's gonna cost a lot of money though to put the guts in it that I really want to do, because right now, like when I build one, I want to try to build not with exact top of the line everything, but I want to build it pretty good so that it holds up for quite a few years, and it can at least not be completely outdated in 6 months. So I need to build a couple. What kind of processors and stuff do you use? Do you use AMD or do you use Intel? I don't know. Last couple I've done are AMD. I might try Intel for the next ones. Harry Dude talking to Neptunes. And let's see here. Blackbird says, maybe once I'm done fixing up my General Electric radio, I can try my hand at building a custom vintage style Christmas console stereo. A dresser with a phonograph, radio, and tape player. Yeah. My grandparents, as well as probably a lot of people's grandparents anyway, had this big, I don't know, it was probably 4 or 5 feet. I was looking at a yardstick, 3 feet. It's not. It's wider than that. It was probably 4, maybe 5 feet long, and you had a split lid, and one side would open up, and it would have a record player in there, and the other side would open up, and it had a radio, and I think it had an 8-track, but I could be wrong on that. And speakers built into it looked like a dresser, basically, on these little spindle legs, about that far, maybe or so off the ground. It was kind of a cool thing. I remember that when I was a kid. It was kind of cool playing with it. Put records and stuff in there. It was kind of cool. Neptune says, doing good, Harry Dude. Harry Dude says, I'm recovering from moving house and workshop. Won't be getting stuck into any big projects for a little while. Wow. Well, at least you got everything moved. That sounds like quite the project. I've thought about that recently, moving everything. And just for whatever reason, I'm not planning it at the moment. But if we were, how much work would be involved in that? Recently we did but we did it at the end of summer, just cleaning some stuff out. Did like a little yard sale just to get rid of some stuff. Donated pretty much everything that was left after that, and just to clear out some space. Made a little bit more space here in the shop. It's small to begin with, but we also have some household storage and stuff in here, so that was taking up some space. So it was kind of nice to clear out a bunch of boxes, get rid of some things, and then I'm still thinking about, man, everything that's left is stuff that I kind of want. Excess stuff, and yeah, man, what a lot of work. And it seems like a lot of people are moving lately. Chaos, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. So now you get to setting up everything new again in a different spot, a different way, maybe a little better way. Especially my little shop here, when I'm able to move into a larger space, which hopefully could happen sooner. There's some things I'm really excited about to be able to do when I have the space. It's not there yet. Blackbird says it's going to be awesome to see how that sassafras guitar turns out if and when it's completed. Oh, there is no if. It will be completed. It's actually sitting right back here. It's right there. it's pretty much ready for a finish right now. I'm just waiting on a couple. I'm waiting on the rest of the parts to arrive, just so I can make sure all the fit is good before I spray the finish on there. So hopefully by the end of the week I'll have a few coats of finish on there. It will be done. It's not if, it's when. Andrew said, "Oh, using Ryzen, so using AMDs." Gotcha. Neptune says, "I just built a new one, but the motherboard does not work with Windows 7 and USB. So I'm trying Linux, AMD Ryzen 7 2700. Wow. I tried Linux before. I had mine set up as a dual boot at one time. Depends on what you want to do with it, I guess. There's nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't my thing, honestly. Another thing that I'm not looking forward to, really, is I'm still using Windows 7 on my old computer. I really, really like Windows 7. I'm very familiar with it. I can configure, I can work on it, and I have no issues with it. Not super excited about moving to Windows 10. I know I will. The next computer I build is going to be, but I'd really like Windows 7. Chaos says, "I might do a new PC at some point. My PC is still really powerful, but I want better graphics card and not sure my current setup could handle more powerful graphics card for my videos." Are you in 4K? You doing, because you should be good, man. I'm running 2 older video cards on mine right now. Since mine broke, I took the video card out of mine, put it in our second one, and I've got them set up in SLI. So I'm running 2 video cards. It helped a little bit, but I'm not in 4K or anything. I'm still working in 1080. Haven't gone to 4K yet. I don't even have a camera for it. It's all 1080. So it's, yeah, but I do want to build one. It takes a long time. Mine is really slow on editing, rendering, really. Uploading, that's not really the computer, that's my internet speed. It's just getting old. It really is. All the hard drives are getting full. I have to constantly keep things cleaned off. So I need to really put some huge hard drives in there. And yeah, it's just time. Andrew talking to Neptune. Neptune says, "Thanks. Refuse to use Windows 10, but I'm nobody, or newbie, sorry, newbie with Linux." Yeah, I couldn't just get a hold. I couldn't fall into Linux very well. I don't necessarily like that you have to use a lot of command line stuff. Or at least the version I had, you had to do a lot of command line stuff, and I don't really like that too much. Like, again, now there's nothing wrong with it. I like that it's almost like apps that you install. If you want to do something, you just install the app for it, basically. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Neptune says, oh wait, hold on here, hold on. Andrew says Windows 10's okay, just turn off all the crap, it's stable. Just throwing this out there. Blipper says, for anyone wanting to chime in, I was kind of interested in building an analog motion graphics computer at some point in the far future. Does anyone have experience with anything like that? I do not. Analog motion, I do not. I wish I could help you, but if you guys can help, if any of you guys can, let them know. Neptune said Windows 10 store all your passwords on the cloud of Microsoft servers for one. Oh wow, really? And Andrew says you can turn that off. Neptune said, I didn't know. Harry Dude says, I agree regarding Windows 7, but with support ending at the end of the year, I upgraded to Windows 10. Windows 10 is so bland to look at. I agree. I'm sure there's customization things you can do, but one out of support at the end of the year, really? I hadn't heard that yet. Great. Oh well, that's okay. Raphael, what's up, brother? Good to see you again. What is going on? I'm glad you could stop by. How you been? Andrew, that's what I meant by turning off all the crap so you can run it lean. Yeah, that's what I'd have to do. Uncle Redneck's here. What's up, Uncle Redneck? How are you? Chaos says, I upres my video from 1080 to 4K because of a quality trick. Quality trick I learned about YouTube. PC slows a little when I'm getting heavy on the graphics in my videos, though. Yeah, I could see that if you got, because do like a lot of transitions and graphics and stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't do too much. So I don't really have that big a problem. But I have done I've done some 4K from my phone. I've taken some video from my phone. When I plug that into my computer, whoo, it doesn't like that. It does not like that at all. So, yeah. And I upload everything in 1080. What advantage is there to convert? How does that work? So what different? I mean, does YouTube really care? I haven't heard that they do, but I hate computers. Computers is why I hike, and woodworking is so important. Yeah, it's one of those things for me. Love hate. I like them when they work well and they do what I need to do. But once they start getting to where they freeze and they're slow and they get all laggy and bogged down, I don't like. And that's kind of where mine's getting. For the most part, it works okay. But yeah, they start acting up. Ugh. Lex makes hello from Russia. Hello, Lex. How are you? Welcome. How are things in Russia? What part of Russia are you in? That's awesome. Raphael, things are great on my end. I hope you and yours are doing great as well. We are doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. We are doing wonderful. We're just at it, nose to the grindstone, trying to knock some work out. And yeah, we're doing good. Neptune says I will have to look into Windows 10 more. Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, I as well, because I did not know Windows 7 was going out of service. It's a sad day. Hold on. Gotta wipe a tear. Andrew, no problem, Neptune. Plenty of hacks. Chaos says, apparently, when YouTube processes a 1080, you lose some of the quality, but you can counter that by uploading a 4K, and the quality will look better even though it's shot in 1080. That makes sense. So if you upload a 1080, you lose some quality during the upload. But if it's only 1080, you convert it to, how can you add quality? By up converting. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I'm not doubting you. Oh, loud truck. You hear that? Move along. Move along. If it's 1080, you're still 1080, but you're stretching to upload 4K, and you lose some, so at least you're still 1080. Something, I don't know. I'm trying to understand. I'm just wrapping my head around that. I'm gonna have to look that up. A thumbs down, and Andrew says. Really? I don't see thumbs down on here. All I see is thumbs up. It's somebody probably popped in and was hoping for like a project or something. I'm guessing. Maybe not. It's just an accident. Yeah, that's what we'll go with that. It was an accident. Nah, if you don't like it, I'm okay with that. I've mentioned it before. Some people pop in and have asked about when am I going to start building something, and I've told you guys no. Andrew says I will hunt them down. You guys know my goal of these is to chill and hang out with you guys, drink coffee, whatever. We're not doing projects. I like just chilling with you guys, hanging out, learning stuff. It's just a fun time. It's like we're family. And that's really what this is really. We're here for a project video. I'm sorry, this is just not, it's not what we're doing right now. And I'm not saying I may never do that. I may never, at some point I may do some live builds, but I will still always keep this open format live stream going because I want to hang out with you guys. I want us to be friends. And I hope you guys feel the same way, and you can already see we've got a thing going. Something weird. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see. Cass says, I'll find the video that explained it and shoot it to you in a text later. Okay. Or post it in the comments on this one too, in case anybody else is curious. If you find it before we're done, let me know and I'll I have to give you permission or whatever to post it, because you can't just post links. We found that out a couple weeks ago. Blackbird says, hey, have experience galvanizing steel. Technically, no. A roundabout way, kind of. I have never done the chemical process for galvanizing steel, whatever that chemical process is, and honestly, I don't even know what that is. Um, so as far as that, the main galvanizing way, no, I don't. But side note on galvanized steel, don't weld it without especially proper respiration. Anyway, um, uh, the only galvanizing really I've done has been spray on galvanizing. When I worked at the farm, we had in our milking parlor, we had the stanchions, but they would rot out really bad because they were steel. So every so often we would clean those up and we would spray them with a spray on galvanizing. And I'm pretty sure that's not what you're looking for, but it's the only thing that I've got any experience with. So we would clean up these wire stanchions, but they were like a 2-3 inch tube stanchions for the cows. Clean them all down, wire brush, that sort of thing. Knock off any rusty scale, and then we would respray them with this galvanized coating. And that's, we do that, I don't know, once a year maybe, something like that. It was more than others, but that is all I have experience with. Probably doesn't help, but that's all I got. That's all I got. Neptune says, beat them with a guitar. Well, I don't want to hurt the guitar. Andrew says, yeah, it's the best. We can learn and have fun. That's it. That's it. That's it. Raphael. All right, what do we got? Have you considered different series, like an automotive series for small DIY projects? People are strapped, and helping people avoid going to a shop might find a new audience. So cars are a project. Cars are a thing that's very near and dear to my heart. I grew up wrenching on my own cars, wrenching on my friends' cars. I wish my buddy Jim was in here, but he is one that I grew up with. And I would love to do that thing. And that's why sometimes, guys, you'll see me doing something car related or that sort of thing on my channel. I don't do it very often, but I would love to do more. But really, there's nothing. I mean, I'm not. All I have is I drive an SUV. It's 4-wheel drive. I need that, 4-wheel drive kind of vehicle for the wintertime. It's not a hot rod. It's not anything like that. It's not something I'm really working on much. When I have a project come up that I can share, that sort of thing, I definitely, if I can make a video out of it, I'm going to do that. I'm going to share that. In fact, a video that has come up a couple times recently are some of my car videos. Some of the things that I've done car repair wise are some of my, one of them was I replaced a water pump on my old S10 pickup. Man, I'm going to come back to that. Some of those kind of repair things, they've popped back up, and people are still finding them useful and helpful. And it's also part of the reason I enjoy them, because it's, people, we're always going to have cars, right? Some kind of cars. Maybe someday it'll be a flying car, who knows? But there's always going to be a car, and they're always going to need to be fixed. So the more things that I can do to share, I would like to do that. I don't aim to be an auto repair channel, but I do want to include more auto repairs. I just need, and honestly, the bottom line is I need a car I can work on. I need something that needs work. So, and maybe I know most of you guys don't live around here, but I'm looking for an older S10 pickup. I want to get just a little pickup, run around. Doesn't have to be an S10, but that's I used to have one. I know how to work on them, and wouldn't mind getting another one. I want to find one that's, got less than, I don't know, 150,000 miles, or lower miles, but it's older, so it's going to be higher. I want to find one just kind of a shop truck, something I can work on. We can get some videos out of it, but also just something I can use to run to the store. That's like just a shop truck. I'm looking for one. So if you guys have any leads, if you guys, those of you that are from around here, let me know. I'm not in a big hurry for it, but I got my eyes out. Kind of want to get something. Sorry, I missed some comments here. So, Raphael, I would love to do more car repair videos. I just need cars to repair. Neptune says, oh wait, Blackbird says to Neptune's. Yeah, Richie Blackmore style. Yeah. Neptune says, Chaos, I'm interested also. So Chaos, if you find the link about upgrading the 4K and then uploading, if you find it before we're done, let me know. I'll whatever I need to do so you can post the link here, or shoot it to me and I will post it in the comments. So you guys can see that. Neptune says you can come here and replace all my shocks and struts. I would be down if I could get there. I have never been down your way. That would be really cool to go down there. How could that work logistically? Doing shocks and struts. That'd be kind of cool. Blackbird says there are no wrong answers when it comes to answering questions asked about you, Jeff. That is, unless you're lying. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Wrong answers? I might have missed a comment or something in there. Oh, gotcha. Took me a minute, sorry. I'm not lying to you, my friend. Neptune says my first vehicle was extended cab S10 86. I would love to find an 86. My first vehicle. So I want you guys to jump in on this, and I'll get to some more of the comments there. Post your first vehicle you ever had. Doesn't matter if it's old, new, whatever it was. What was your very first vehicle that you owned yourself? Mine was a 1980 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, and I am forever a Monte Carlo fan. It was mine was at 1980. It came originally with a V6, the little Chevy V6. What was it? I want to say 262, but I don't think that's it. I don't know. It was a little V6, but fairly underpowered, and I love that car. It didn't take me too long. I ripped the V6 out, put in a small block Chevy V8, and cause a lot of havoc around the town. Yeah. But it was great. I went from that 1980 burnt orange Monte Carlo to a 1987 Monte Carlo Super Sport. That was the SS. And mine had a, this was in, when did I get that? A 95? I think. I bought it in 95, and it was an 87. So it was only 8 years old, which for me, and I'm like, man, this thing's like brand new. And they had a board out 50 small block in there. It came out of a stock car. I bought it from a guy that raced dirt track cars, and it was awesome. And I like both of those. I wouldn't mind finding another Monte Carlo too. Okay, so we'll get to those. I see some of them coming in. Some comments. We're going to get to those, but I'm trying to go in order here. So keep posting them, guys, but I'm reading along. Blackbirds. Oh, wait, hold on. Neptune says first vehicle. Oh, we already read that. Raphael says, I'm thinking small stuff for people that have little no idea about anything mechanical, like how to avoid silly stuff that will keep tickets away, like simply demystifying checking the lights. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff I wouldn't mind doing just to help out. How to avoid, repairs. Really, my number one tip for avoiding repairs is to maintain your vehicle. A lot of people don't do this. And I mean things like changing the oil regularly. And I mean regularly, not sporadically regularly, like miss one here and there. I mean, whatever your interval is, 3,000, 5,000. I personally can't bring myself to go past 5,000. I don't even go to 5,000. I still stick with 3,000. I change my own oil. I do everything I can to maintain my vehicle, and I believe that is key. If you're not comfortable maintaining your own, that's totally cool, but make sure you keep it up. But if there are things that you would like to know, shoot me a message. I'm totally cool. If you've got suggestions, I would love to be able to put some more videos together that would help people out. So, Raphael, if you've got certain things in mind, please let me know. Uh, like, what about even changing your oil? I thought about that, but I don't know. I don't know. I would like to do more things like that because I understand that some people just it's not some people's thing, and that's totally cool. But if I can help them learn more stuff, I would like to do that. Blackbird says, do you get annoyed with plastic being used in place of most things that otherwise would have been made with more appropriate materials? Sometimes, yes, I do. Um, like table saw. My table saw is not a hand table saw at all. Um, but the base is plastic, and I've banged boards and things into it, and it cracks a hole in the table saw. So then I have to like patch it up with tape or whatever. But yes, I do. I do. I don't appreciate it. Um oh, Chaos says just found it. So Chaos, I am going to you can post that link now in the comments. Andrew says galvanizing steel is a complicated job. There are two methods, hot dip method or electrogalvanizing. That would be kind of fun to learn more about. Raphael says light bulbs, that is. You might be surprised at how many people have zero idea about small stuff. No, man, I totally get it. I understand that it's a lot of people don't know. They just drive their car and they know that it starts up in the morning and it gets them where they need to go. And when a light comes on, it's like a big deal. So I get it. And what I want to find, and that's another reason I wish Jim was in here. I'm gonna have to get a hold of him. I would like to find a a code reader that is inexpensive but works well. You can plug it into your diagnostic port. That would help out. Um, uh, you know, one that doesn't cost you hundreds of dollars but still works well. So let me investigate that a little bit, and if I can find one, I'll bring that on as a recommended item, and that would help a lot with um, diagnosing lights and that sort of thing. Now, in case you guys didn't know, you can if you can an light that comes on in your vehicle, you can take that to places, to an auto shop, not a repair shop, but an auto parts store like O'Reilly and Checker. That's what we have around here. In other parts of the country or the world, I don't know necessarily what you have. Advanced Auto Parts, a lot of those kind of places, wherever you would go to buy auto parts. A lot of those places will come out with a diagnostic tool and read your engine lights that you may have for free. Most of them. In my local O'Reilly, they'll just hand you the code reader and you can go do it yourself. But I will try to find one that works well, and there is one. I don't know if there's one that works well that's cheap, but I'll keep an eye out. All right, so now we're getting to the fun stuff. If you haven't already posted your first vehicle, post it because we're going to start reading. Andrew says it was a Ford XP 170 Pursuit. What's an XP? What is that Pursuit? Is that like a Crown Vic kind of thing? Because that sounds cool. Chaos. Oh wait, hold on, I'm skipping. Blackbird says 83 Oldsmobile Cutlass. Oh man, my buddy in high school had a Cutlass. When I had my Monte Carlo, he had his Cutlass. It was around that year 83 or 84. That was a cool car too. Harry Dude says mine was a 77 Holden HZ panel. I wouldn't mind having a panel van. 77 Holden. Holden is a Ford, I believe, right? Chaos says first car 89 Ford Tracer. It was a four-door hatchback. I remember those, the Tracers. Yeah. Andrew says 66 was the year of the Ford. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, the 66 XP. So it wasn't a Crown Vic then. Gotcha. Raphael, 1980 Triumph TR7 convertible. Nearly killed me a dozen times. I've heard that quite a bit about it. People that have had Triumphs. I think my dad was one of them. Neptune says, I'm bad about that, hanging my head in shame about changing the oil. My friend, now's the time. You can do better. Yes, honestly, I do mine every 3,000 miles. I use full synthetic oil. I know I can go longer than that. Synthetic oil is expensive. I'm on it as best I can. I may go a few 100 miles over, but I almost feel like the world's going to end before I even had a driver's license. How to change an oil and how to keep track of your oil, your mileage. To check the oil, I check our oil almost every week. I check the levels, and both of our vehicles that we have here are a little bit older, and some of them have like just some slow leakage. Nothing bad really, but I check it because you run out of oil. Guess what? Bad things are going to happen. So I try to be as religious as I can because I feel that's one of the biggest things. Raphael says car maintenance for dummies. Would you be interested in that, or do you feel somebody would gain any interest in that? I don't know. I could start putting together like a list of things, and we could just sit down and talk about it, kind of on in a video. Cass says I was changing my oil every 6,000 miles for synthetic. Was telling me I should be doing it every 10,000 for full synthetic. Feels crazy. Really? The dealership wants you to go every 10,000 miles. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, 6,000. Me personally, I'm barely okay with. I would never do it. I can't believe they would recommend 10,000. Gina's here. Gina is my wife, in case you guys can't tell. Did you just pop in, or did you get here before? Oh yeah, how did I miss your comment? 87 Baron. That car was so fun. Man, sorry about that. I don't know how I missed it. Like everybody started posting them and they went zip, 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 right on by. So, Gina, say hi to everybody. He takes great care of our vehicles. Well, thank you. What is that face? It looks like a frowny face. Why is there a frowny face? Says, here's the link. Don't leave the live stream. Watch after the live stream. Hey, thanks, Chaos, for throwing that out there. Blackbird says, any motorcycle riders in the chat? My first was at 1980 Harley Ironhead Sportster. Well, I grew up riding bicycles and dirt bikes. I had a couple of dual sports that I rode for a while. I've had a few different street bikes, but I haven't had one in a very long time. That would actually be a fun project. Do some videos on fixing up an old bike. That'd be kind of cool. But I don't have one. I miss riding a motorcycle. I love riding, but one day I'll get one again. Oh yeah, Harry Dude, Holden is a GM. You know what? You are absolutely right. I knew that. Why did I even say Ford? I knew Holden was a GM. Oh well. Anyway. Andrew says, now have a Yamaha MT-09. Cool. Oh, and he used to have a 77 Kawasaki triple. I remember seeing those. Yeah. Blackbird says to Andrew, currently own a Big Dog K9 chopper. Big Dog? They used to sell those here in town, I think. Remember the Big Dog place here. Surely it wasn't where they made them. Nice. Neptune says, I use Mobile One. I can't do it. Yeah, says, hi Gina. Gina says, I'm wondering why you skipped me. I didn't skip you on purpose. I'm sorry. Don't beat me up later. Yeah, they zipped on past, and I was, I'm sorry. Andrew, hi Gina. Everybody's saying hi to Gina. Oh, and it's a winking face. Oh, it looks like a frowny face. Like, why is it a frowny face? I'm gonna go cry now. Andrew, doghouse for you. Yeah, buddy. Whoops. And it happened live. I'm not getting out of that one. Oh. My deepest apologies. All right, let's see. So what else are we going to talk about? Talk about files. I got these files away before I knock them off of there. A mill file for draw filing. I'm glad you brought that up, Andrew. I feel better. I feel more educated now. Mill file. Huh, cool. I like that. I will be trying it. We'll be trying it. This box here, I'm framed. Dumb jokes. I'm trying something new. Have you guys seen like Starbond glue? Have you guys ever seen this stuff? I've seen that a lot lately. not a paid promotion, but Starbond sent me these, just a sample of several of their different glues, and so I've been trying them out. It's not sponsored or anything. I'm just letting you guys know they did send me these to try. That's kind of cool because they already have a black one. This is going to be great for fixing guitars. Finish. I've got a few black guitars that have to finish, and I've heard that works really well. So I'm kind of excited to try that. If you guys have tried it out, let me know if you've ever used it, or if you're interested in getting it. I've got a link, that an affiliate link I can post for that stuff. If you guys want to try it out. So, Gina says, "Pow, right, Kiesa, right, Kiesa." Neptune, sorry for being late. I've been looking for the code reader. Oh, I got on eBay. I think I paid around $65. I couldn't find it though. Sorry. Oh no, that's okay. That is all right. I know there are several that work. I mean, you can get the expensive ones, you can get the cheaper ones. You know, I want to find one that I can feel comfortable recommending to you guys. Harry Dude says, your next project might be a bed for the workshop. Make that doghouse comfortable. Andrew, LOL, Harry Dude. Yeah, buddy. You know, I'm looking over there. I could put my sleeping bag right there, man. I'd be super comfortable. Be nice and cozy as long as I can bring a pillow. And if not, I'll use sawdust pillow. Chaos says we need to get together at some point, man, to brainstorm so I can hopefully do YouTube full time like you. Yeah, dude, you are welcome anytime, man. You wanna? Why is my? I really should answer that, but we'll wait for this. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I was hoping it was gonna be one of those like telemarketers that are trying to sell you insurance or something, and I was gonna mess with them live. Anyway, Chaos, yes, dude, let me know. You want to swing up? You want to meet somewhere? We can definitely talk. I'm actually working on kind of not a process, but I almost want to say course. Not quite a course either. I'm going to do some videos on that topic right there. So, still in the brainstorming, listing things out right now. But Gina says you have a rag pile. They'd make a great pillow. Yes, that's true. Blackbirds, Jeff is about to be victimized by Harry Dude and Andrew. Why am I being victimized? Hashtag free Jeff Baker. I like it. Harry Dude says, would be interested in seeing how you go with the black starfish repair. Hoping to try the same thing with some black Loctite. So basically, in a nutshell, without having it here to demonstrate, you're drop filling. So the one that I have is a black. You know, the finish is fairly thick. It's got some serious chips in there. You're drop filling the black glue. You're not adding dye and then filling. That's another method too. You can put some dye down there, drop fill with clear super glue, or the dye goes in the top. Dye goes drop fill with your clear super glue, put the black dye in it, and then drop fill over top of it. You can build it up that way. But the thing I'm liking about the black super glue is you don't have to mess with dyes. You should be able to just drop fill the crack or the chip, and then you'll level sand it and polish that little spot, and it should be fairly invisible. That's the real quick in a nutshell version. I will do a video on that. I can't even talk. I'm blaming the dentist. My mouth is still sore up here, but not as bad as it was yesterday. I'll do a video on that when I do that repair, and I'll post it on my personal channel, but I'll make sure to let you guys know. I may even post a link to it on my regular, on this page. So I will do that for sure. Because that was part of the plan from the beginning when I was to the Starbond people, or when they contacted me. I didn't. Neptune's laughing at Gina. Chaos says, have to hot wings sometime. Yes, man, I haven't had good hot wings in a long time. So, yeah, I'm down. Let me know, man. We can make that happen. So, are you working right now, or are you off for a bit while you're making your plans? Are you still working? Let me know. All right. Let's see. Super glue. Again, when I mentioned that super glue, not sponsored. I just want to make that clear. You know, but I'm excited to try other things, and I thought it was cool that they were willing to send me a couple samples. I know. Sticker swap. Do you guys want a sticker swap? I've gotten some cool stickers recently. I've got they're in the house. I got some more in the house, but it's kind of cool. If you guys want to swap stickers, if you have stickers for your workshop, your business, your whatever, your band or something, and you want to send me some, I will send you some of mine. All we need to do, basically, trade addresses. I don't care if you are in another part of the country, another part of the world. I just sent some the other day to someone in Australia. So if you guys want to swap stickers, let me know, and we'll do it. You send me yours, I'll send you mine. I'm not worrying about postage or that sort of thing right now. I mean, I obviously, if there was thousands of people, but yeah, I don't care. You want stickers? Let's swap them. Send me some. You guys know I like to put stickers on stuff, and I'll send you some. You gotta send me your address, or if you mail them to me, make sure you include a very clear return address, so that I know where to send them back, and a name and all that. So, but yeah, let's do it. You want a sticker swap? Let's do it. Let's see. Chaos says still working with you about a year. Oh wow, dude. That's a long time. Took a sick day though to do YouTube stuff. Sometimes it comes to a point where that's what you need to do. And honestly, that's part of the reason that I made this choice to leave my job. I left a very, what I feel is steady job, and I've been there a very long time. For those of you that don't already know kind of my story, but the hours required, especially in the fall, were I could not do YouTube. I couldn't do my projects. I couldn't do editing. There was a point in the season, right about the end of October, where we end up going basically 7 to 10 hours a day until almost Christmas, and that was rough. And I couldn't do what I wanted to do, which was this: build things, share that, edit videos, all that sort of stuff. And that was why I made this change. So I get you, dude. Andrew says the trouble we have here in Oz is we can't get super glue shipped as it's dangerous goods. Really, really. Let me see if I can get some more information on that. How to ship? So can you not get it shipped at all, or it's really expensive, or what's the deal? What's the reason? I will reach out to these Starbond people and see if they can do anything with that, or if maybe they ship there. But I don't know. I don't know the details personally, but I will ask them. I will relay your questions to them, and but let me know. Let me know what. Again, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. So, but let me know. Post your concern, because is it mainly the hazardous thing? I'll ask. Chaos says you need a Chaos sticker. Yeah, dude, I need some. I got some Haley guitars, some Home Built Workshop stickers. We'll swap them up. Let's do it. Let's stick them over here. I got some more I got to put on here. Hey, look at these guys. That's right, there are some here. You guys will recognize these, right? Come on. Got some from Jay the other day. Jay the other day. So I don't think Jay's watching, but anyway, thanks, Jay. We swapped it up. I sent him some of mine. Sent me his. That's how we roll. Not really. I've never met Jay. I don't know him, but it is cool because Jay has shared a few of my videos in his What's New on the Web series that he does every week, and what's interesting around the web. Oh, sorry if I'm getting that mixed up, but so yeah, Jay's shared some stuff which I'm really appreciative for. So let's see. Neptune says, I need to make stickers, but they want so much for them. Yeah, depends where you're going from there. I like their quality. They're not cheap. They're really, if you order more, of course they're cheaper. But at some point I just bit the bullet and I just ordered them. Yeah, but I totally get it. They're not that cheap. Blackbird says, "Hey Jeff, have you ever heard of the Miss Belvedere story?" Just asking out of curiosity. Belvedere stories. I almost think I may have, but yeah, I'm not familiar with it. Let's see. Andrew, that would be. Gina said he was literally home long enough to sleep a few hours. It was ridiculous. Yes, it was ridiculous. Andrew says that'd be great. And Gina, you let him sleep. Harry Dude says, I'm guessing you mean from overseas. I've received CA glues in the post from Australian sellers. Yeah, so that may be a thing. But like I mentioned, I'll ask them, and maybe I don't know, because I personally don't know the details. I've ordered a few things from overseas. From the UK, I've ordered a few things, and I haven't had any issues. Some of it has been like the super, have been the fastest shipping I've ever seen. Some of them were from the UK. But anyway, Cass said, yeah, I've had to work out a system to work on video and still have family time. Right now I'm trying to maximize my time to build. Must be doing something right though, because I made the trending tab. Oh, nice, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. I never look at that. I never look at that. Is that a tab you follow? Or did you just happen to you get a notification or something or what? How'd they come above? That's awesome, man. Right on. I gotta look at that more. As you know, of course, he's so tired. Yep, I'm tired. I was. Neptune says, I lost his feed, so I don't know what's going on. Oh man, really? Am I gone? Am I really? Dang it. Sorry. Harry Dude, Andrew says, Harry Dude places like Timbicon and Carbotech will not ship as dangerous goods. Huh. Interesting. Blackbird says, have you met any of your viewers in person? A few. Yes, I have. Mostly people that are local. Not too many that don't live around here that I haven't met. I would like to. I'd love to be able to meet some of you guys somehow. But yeah, just some local people. And so one of them that was kind of funny was my singer for my cover band. It was kind of funny when we met because I put out the video for when I built that first Barncaster guitar, and when he came to audition or we came to meet him or whatever at our band practice space, and I pulled out that guitar to play, he kind of looked at me and he looked at the guitar and he's like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "Oh, you're the guy that built that." So he that video and recognized it when I pulled the guitar out. So that was kind of cool. He was kind of a viewer. I don't think maybe not a subscriber at the time. I don't know. And but that was pretty cool. But I have met a few people around here that I've been able to connect with through this, through Instagram, all that sort of thing. And yeah, it's pretty cool to meet up with people that way. Probably I've met more people from Instagram than I have from YouTube, other than people that are already my friends and family, But I would like to be able to meet up with you guys. I want to do some more. I want to do like some live, some meetups, not live. I want to do some meetups to where at least for local people could get together and we could just hang out. I mean, maybe it's at a restaurant or a bar. Or there's a hardwood dealer out here. I'd like to do it out there because it could help them too, maybe. I don't know. I got to talk with them a little bit. Let's see. Harry Dude says to Andrew, wow, but tight from eBay, not a problem. Huh. Interesting. Uh, Chaos said on the rise, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations, man. That should hopefully give you a boost. I'm hoping. Yeah. Yep. So those of you that don't know Chaos, he and I have been friends for a long time, and he's been working on the YouTube stuff for quite a while. As well as actually Chaos helped me do my first couple of videos. So, um, he's a video editor, producer, all that sort of thing. He's done some music videos for my band. He's pretty much done all kinds of videos, and it's really awesome to see that you get picked up on that tab, dude. So congratulations, man. Everybody go check out Chaos's channel. Chaos, post a link since you have the permission. Post it to your channel. That way if you guys want to go check it out. Chaos, the topic of being recognized. I've had a few students in my class I teach recognize me from YouTube. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, that's cool. Neptune says, Chaos, thank you for your service. Yes, sir. Post that link, Chaos. Blackbird says to Harry Dude, I'm not the biggest fan of eBay, or rather, some of the people who sell on it. I've bought a handful of things from that site, and I don't know if it's bad luck, but more often than not, the stuff I bought would come in all busted up because the seller did a poor job of packing. Yeah, I've experienced a little bit of issues. I've never gotten something that was totally trashed. I've had packages that are really busted up. Every time I sell something on eBay, I really, really go out of my way to try to pack that thing so that it is almost indestructible. I've had packages being shipped to me, torn open, the contents lost. I end up taping the whole box. I don't want any chance of that thing flying out of there. But yeah, I know it's some of that stuff gets pretty banged around. Chaos, I don't see that link to your page, dude. Post it. Hey, I'm caught up on comments. Nice. All right. We can chat about a few more things here pretty quick. We're coming up on an hour and a half. Oh, there it is. Chaos. There it is. Okay, guys. Right there. Well, it won't probably be there at the time. Chaos posted his comment. I was going to try to pin it. I guess I can't. All right. Anyway, I don't want to put you in timeout. I didn't even know you had a timeout. It says put user in timeout. But anyway, Chaos posted a link to his channel. Head on over there. Check it out. If you enjoy it, make sure you give his videos a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're interested. So, okay. Did you? It's there. Something's there. I don't know. Have to share with you guys right now. It's like Neptune's is wrapping it up here. Neptune says, I got to get ready for work. It's been fun again. See you all next time. Neptunes, thank you so much. Before everybody splits out of here, don't forget, every 2 weeks on YouTube, the alternating weeks, we are here on Facebook Live. So since this week's YouTube, next week's Facebook, some of you guys have been able to tune into both of them. Andrew, Harry Dude, some of you guys, awesome. That's so cool. Those of you that can do it. I get it. If you don't want to tune in on Facebook, you don't have to. If you want to tune in on YouTube instead or vice versa, it's totally okay. No pressure. If you can tune into both, man, that's even better. But don't feel any pressure one way or another. So I kind of feel like maybe at some point I may start leaning toward one or the other. I've said that a few times, but I do enjoy that I can do it on both. I can tune in on, been able to hang out with you guys on both platforms because I know some people don't use one or the other for whatever reason, and that's totally cool. I don't want anybody to feel like you have to use it, but I don't know. We'll continue with the current schedule every 2 weeks. So Neptunes, have a good one. And yeah, Andrew, see you, Neptune. It's 2 a.m. here. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yep. So guys, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. And like always, thank you for tuning in. It's so fun. I really enjoy these. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate you guys, the fact that we can hang out together and just chill, just hang out. Yes, let me know when if you want to get together. I am here. I got some running around to do as soon as we're done here. But whenever you want to get together, dude, I'm available. Um, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. If you guys are ever looking for ways you could help, like if you ever, I'm just throwing this out there, share it. If there's a video you like, share it. Whether it's mine, I'm not just mine. If you're really unrelated, if you watch a video and you really enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. But more importantly, if you can share that creator's video, and I'm not saying that just for mine. Of course, I would love that support and appreciate any shares. But if you're no matter who you're watching, share their stuff if you enjoy it and you feel it relevant and fitting, and just go ahead and share it. It really would help out whoever that person is, and that I know that they, as well as myself and Chaos and every other creator on there, would appreciate it. So I speak for everybody on that. I'm not just speaking for myself. If you enjoy someone's work, share it with other people that you think might enjoy it. So that being said, guys, I need to knock stuff down. I'm getting my guitar neck, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you in 2 weeks on YouTube, next week on Facebook. Live stream adjourned. Thanks a lot for watching.